Hello, I thought I should jump on and just do a quick video. I think what we're seeing from the Rangers board, the 49ers, is a side of intent that they really are wanting to go and get this title and they're backing Danny Roll. I mean, that's two signings already, 7.5 million between them. There's the Chukwemeni, the midfielder we'd already spoke about. Tura Romans is eventually now being announced for 3.5 million. He's out injured for the next 2 or 3 weeks, which is unfortunate, but so very Rangers. There's huge rumours about Skov Olsen coming on loan with an option to buy of £10 million. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. If he can show the form he had at Club Brugge, we've got an absolutely fantastic player coming in the door. And obviously the form he had at his original club, which I can't remember who that was. I should have really looked up beforehand. We were also linked with Mundle from Sunderland and Dan Neil. I don't know where we're at with the Dan Neil, if there's any truth in it. Mundle apparently will be staying at Sunderland, but I think if we do have Skov Olsen, we've got Gassam, we've got Antman, although he needs to show a heck of a lot more. I mean, so does Gassam, to be fair. He's certainly got the ability, but his decision making could be a lot better. And obviously, Mikey Moore, since Danny Roll's come in, has been night and day. As I've said before, you just wonder what the heck Russell Martin was telling them. But it's good to see the board are really wanting to try and get this title over the line. As I said, I do think it's there for Rangers. We're still going to need another couple of players, and I think there will be another couple of signings, maybe another 2 or 3 on top of that. I wouldn't expect much more than that. I've no insider knowledge, but this is quite early on, so I would imagine that Rangers would want to get another centre forward. Now, really like the job Shamiti's been doing recently. I think he's been excellent, and maybe if we are to get Skov Olsen, he hits the ground running, then Shamiti can get a few more goals because he's going to have better service. But I do think we are going to need to get a goal scorer as well. So it's not really a diss on Shamiti, which I'd say is total 180. It's more kind of on Miovski, and unfortunately, I mean, I like Danilo, but I can't defend him anymore. I think we'd have to kind of be looking at moving him on. And Miovski had that sort of slight purple patch and he got injured. So again, he's going to have to show more, especially for a £4 million signing. I mean, he could be someone we could be looking at maybe moving on this summer if he doesn't kind of pick his socks up as well. So, but yeah, definitely the most sort of positive window we've had in a while, where we can actually look like we can maybe kind of like push on, but still going to need a few more kind of additions. Definitely a holding midfielder in there, unless Chukwani's been brought in for that. I'm not really too sure. And I think probably still another centre back as well, though we're going to have Cornelius coming back soon enough from his injury. And Fernandez is looking a lot better with John Souttar beside him, so you never know. If Max Aarons is to go back to Bournemouth and be sold, then I think a right back's going to have to be a priority because Dujon Sterling's injured a lot. And as I've said with James Tavernier, I think his best days are behind him. He had a good game against Aberdeen, but the amount of good games he's had this season could probably maybe count on one hand. But yeah, that's really it. So move on tomorrow to Annan. As I say, it's not going to be like a detailed sort of review on that one. It's no disrespect to Annan, but I mean, it's a game Rangers should be winning very comfortably.